Now, when people think about West Asia diplomacy, they usually think about Washington, Tehran, or Tel Aviv. But sometimes the biggest breakthrough, it happens very quietly, behind closed doors, far away from television cameras. And according to the Iranian officials, one country played a key role in helping reduce tension between the United States and Iran. Saudi Arabia. Yes, for years, Saudi and Iran, they were bitter rivals. They backed opposing sides in regional conflict. Their relationship was marked by suspicion, competition, confrontation. Many experts believe that meaningful cooperation between them, it was impossible. Yet today, we are hearing a very different story. Iran's foreign minister, Mr. Abbas Araghchi, he has reportedly praised Saudi Arabia's role in helping move diplomatic efforts forward. Well, he thanked Riyadh for supporting the process that eventually led to the agreement and emphasized the importance of regional cooperation. Can you think about how extraordinary that is? Just a few years ago, many would have considered such statements unimaginable. Today, the same countries are discussing stability, dialogue, and long-term security. Now, of course, challenges do remain, but trust does not return overnight. Old rivalries do not disappear because of just one agreement. But diplomacy is often about small steps, and every small step matters here. Many analysts believe that if Saudi Arabia and Iran can maintain regular communication, it could reduce tension across West Asia and lower the risk of future conflict. Well, the region has seen enough wars, enough destruction, enough instability. Now the question is whether leaders can transform today's diplomatic momentum into lasting peace or not. Can you imagine announcing a ceasefire, telling the world the fighting is ending, finally, convincing markets to calm down, convincing governments to relax, and then, just hours later, a cargo ship comes under an attack? Well, this is exactly why tensions have exploded again following reports of an attack near Aden. The timing, it could not have been worse, by the way. The world had barely begun discussing peace when headlines about a maritime attack, it started appearing. Immediately, questions began flooding in. Was it an isolated incident? Was it a rogue operation? Was somebody trying to sabotage the peace process? Or is it the conflict that is far from over? The Red Sea and the Gulf region, that remains one of the most strategically important waterway on the planet Earth. Every day, massive amount of trade, it moves through these routes. Oil, gas, in fact, consumer goods, industrial supplies. The global economy depends on these shipping lanes, which means even a single attack, it can create ripple effect far beyond the whole West Asia. When investors become nervous, shipping costs rise, insurance premium increase, governments warning, they increase, and suddenly a local incident becomes a global conflict. This is why analysts, they are watching every development so carefully. Because ceasefires are fragile. Sometimes they survive, sometimes they collapse, and sometimes, well, a single event changes everything. Well, the question now is whether this attack, it was merely an isolated incident or the first sign that peace, it may be far more fragile than leaders are willing to admit.